Yeah, he'd get mad at me a lot during the press. It was kind of fun.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, we are here with Bobcat Goldwait for Bobcat Goldwait's Misfits and Monsters on TruTV. Bob, how you doing?
I'm okie doke. It's weird to have my name above the title and hear my name pronounced correctly. You'd be surprised how many people can't pronounce Bobcat.
Really? You can't figure out how to say that?
No, it's usually, you're Bobcat Goldfarb, aren't you? So, yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Now, you've mentioned that this is an anthology series a la, Twilight Zone. You know?
Yeah.
How does it feel to update or kind of do an homage to something that was so successful for so many years and put your own spin on it?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say Twilight Zone is probably the bigger influence on the show because there's, hopefully in most episodes, there's some satire. And the episodes of Twilight Zone that I really like were the ones with satire. Obviously, that show is an amazing benchmark. I think that it's a little bit like that, and then most people don't know, but I make movies, and my movies tend to, people say they're dark, so it's kind of like if you smash them together. But I don't really think it's dark. I really think the rest of the world is too light. I mean, you know, I don't know. Most of the movies that aren't genre pictures all seem way too light for me.
So is where we were.
I mean, you want something dark. I mean, you know, early Kate Hudson movie. That's a dark place.
So where more people are wanting comedy, you just want to take it and downturn everything and just make it midnight.
Well, but that's, I mean, that's just what I've always found funny. It's not like a choice, you know. So I mean, you know, I think we all know that, or maybe not, but unfortunately, some of the hardest laughs I've ever had is at a funeral. So, I mean, I guess that's where I live.
What is some of the darkest things that you laughed at that people thought were absolutely inappropriate?
Oh, well, just at my brother's funeral, there was no one gave me a heads up that there would be a little person as one of the pallbearers. And then I looked down the aisle and I saw this, and I said to my daughter, "It looks like Ricky's riding a subway."
It'll get me in so much trouble.
And my daughter goes, "He just got air." So, you know, of course, I love my brother, and hats off for his friend that showed up and did the. But you know, look, life is dark. You know. Yeah, I mean, I could keep going, but I don't think any of it's usable.
I'm gonna get in trouble for that one, but what was I know you did another series about this, but what's the inspiration that launched Misfits and Monsters, and how did it get off the ground with TruTV?
Well, I originally went out with this idea about, I think it's somewhere between 7 and 10 years ago. I just went to a couple studios and it went over like a bad fart, you know. I'd say, "Hey, I want to do an anthology show," and I you know, I'm glad that Tru's taking risks and letting someone like me, you know, drive the bus and create a unique show. Sometimes the scripts will change radically from they'll have a script that they've accepted and we're supposed to go film, and then I rewrite it completely, completely. You know, like this episode I just did originally was about a teenage salesman that runs for president. But I think I wrote that other episode just so I could have the scene where they sober up the kid in a sanitarium and he kills his family, and as he's attacking his dad, the dad goes, "You're tearing me apart." So I was like, that's not a really solid reason to make a show just for that one joke.
So good family comedy.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm a little scared. I have had people say that they watch the show with their children. I'm like, okay.
Please tell everybody the nights that it airs.
It's on Wednesday night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.